Richard Greer here, CP Media. We're here at the end of Challenge Wanaka, and I'm with the elite female winner, Hannah Wells. Hannah, how do you feel right now?
So over the moon, but pretty tired.
Well, that's too good.
Yeah.
So, talk me through your day. How did it go? How were you feeling on the start line for a start?
Nervous. I reckon that's the worst part of the day. But the gun went off.
How do you cope with those? Like, just for others that are learning and beginning this thing, how do you deal with those nerves?
I kind of like to think of race day as like the celebration of all the hard training beforehand. So you just got to go into it thinking, like, this is the fun part. This is the part where we get to put out all the hard work that we have put in behind the scenes. And you just got to think, I just got to do what I can do.
Yes.
I've proved myself in training, and you just have to trust in the process.
Good. So don't get too fired up. How did swim start?
I was on Meredith's hip and then feet for a little bit, but then she put in an effort. And then I ended up sitting on Kerry's feet, actually. She had a good swim, which was good for me, so I could sit on her feet. Came out of the water with her and onto the bike, and then out to Triple Cone. I just tried to stay quite conservative. I know that section can really take it out of your legs.
What position were you in at that stage?
Third. So Meredith was up the road, and then Kerry was just in front of me going out onto the bike, but then she took off and I didn't. And so again,
just doing your own thing?
Doing my own thing, sticking to my numbers and just trying to stay efficient and smooth over those rolling hills.
Do you get out of your saddle? Was you climbing up and over the top, or how do you ride them?
I do on the really steep ones where I can see the top, and just for that last little punch over them. But other than that, I try to stay seated and just try and concentrate on keeping the pedal stroke nice and smooth, and not pushing too far over FTP, and just watching your numbers. And so that's what I did out to Triple Cone and back. Stayed in third, and by that point I was just entirely on my own, and that stayed that way for the entire bike ride.
Did you know where you were? Did we get any splits or anything?
I was getting splits out there. A few people were yelling them out on the side of the road, which was really handy. And again, I just had to trust in the process, and my power never dropped off. It stayed the same, my normalised power, I guess you'd say, the entire ride. And I just hoped that the girls would start slowly coming back to me, and they did towards the end, which was really good.
And what did you do nutrition-wise on the bike? What were you shooting for there?
I just stuck with the pure stuff, which is actually the nutrition here, which was really handy because I could grab some on the run course. I just have gels and
no food or anything?
No, I don't have solids. I'm pretty lucky. I don't have any gastro issues. I haven't had any gastro issues yet, touch wood. So just the gels and electrolyte.
Nice. And then coming into the end of the bike, how were you feeling getting out on the run?
I was stoked because I came into the change tent and Meredith was in there, and I didn't realise she was that close. I could see Kerry up the road, but I couldn't see Meredith. But obviously, they must have come in pretty much together.
And the end of the bike is a bit twisty-turny too, isn't it? So you don't quite know.
I couldn't see them at that point. And so when I came into the change tent and saw Meredith, I was like, oh, this is a nice little surprise. And so going out onto the run, we were pretty much together. She was just ahead, and I kind of kept her there for a while.
So you just stuck with her? Was that kind of your game plan, just to run and hang in there?
Again, wanted to stay conservative going into the run, and this time I didn't really just stick to my own game plan. I just thought, because it was the run, it's kind of crunch time, I was like, just stick with Meredith. Don't do anything silly, and so I pretty much just tucked right in behind her, let her take the wind, and did that all the way along the trail, along the outlet track, to Gun Road. And
how do you find that outlet track in terms of a surface to run on?
I don't mind it because I have an Xterra and multi-sport background, so trail running is something that I've done a fair bit of and really enjoy. I noticed Meredith was tripping a lot, and I wonder if that maybe came back to bite her a little bit towards the end of the run, because it would have taken a bit of energy out of her. And I know she does a lot of treadmill running, so that could have been partly why. After the outlet track onto Gun Road, that was hard.
So how does Gun Road's a real crux of the whole run, isn't it?
A
bit over halfway through, and then so how did that go?
Not great. I mean, Meredith put in probably about 10 metres on me going up there. I was thinking, I was really hurting going up there, really, really hurting, and I thought that maybe that was the end of me. I was going to start going downhill, but then shoved a gel down me and got onto the downhill section and started to find some leg speed. And actually caught back up to Meredith and then started putting in some time into it, which was a nice surprise.
Yeah, nice. So was that the plan? Is that once you went past her to try and put a bit of a gap in?
It was, I guess, once I got past her, then again it was back to my game plan, just carry on doing what I was doing, find my cadence and just keep going, don't look back.
Did you have a sneaky look back? Because there's one bit where you have to go run out and back down the street.
Oh yeah, I mean I could see her then because she was coming towards me, and that was the only time I looked back.
Yeah, good on you. That's a real tough challenge, isn't it? Not to just have a sneak. Did you want to?
Kind of, but I also didn't want to at the same time in case she was right there. So you can kind of tell when people are yelling at you from the sideline if they're yelling at you and then to someone behind you. If there's no one that they're yelling to right behind you, then you're like, there mustn't be anyone there. So I was kind of just going off that.
Right. Yeah. Well, super well done. Stoked to cheer you across the finish line, and I think we need a high five to finish off.